TSE3. Well, I'm sighing not because this map is bad. It's not. It's actually one of the better Quake/DMC maps I've ever played. I'm sighing because it's going to be a pain in the ass to talk about it because it is super complicated. Like, it is all over the place. This is the last of the official maps added to the game alongside DC DM5 on September 18th, 2001. It was based off of a map, I think one of the people that worked on this game created for Quake, obviously, called Venom, which wasn't just a multiplayer map, it was also a single-player map as far as I'm aware. I really can't tell because all I could ever find anything to do with the original Quake version of this map was a YouTube video of someone doing a run-through, like a speed run or something, of this map in single-player, so that's how I know it was a single-player map. I couldn't even find a download for it, so... yeah, it's good, but this video is going to get really torturous to watch because, you know, I'm going to have to try to fumble around and explain it and not get lost. So bear with me, please. Yeah, this is probably the map that's closest to its original, like, Quake incarnation term of aesthetic. They actually went with the full medieval setting that, you know, a lot of the Quake maps had. Obviously, it just got the purple sky there, but, you know, I'm not really blaming the game for that. Okay, where am I going to begin? Well, I'm going to go... see, this is what I mean! Well, I'm going to start here because this is one of the few areas that doesn't lead just somewhere else through a billion other quarters. You got a rocket launcher here, which obviously you're going to get shot at from above or from the super nail gun I just grabbed here. So yeah, keep that in mind. Be careful if you're going to go down there. We'll head this way because at least I know this area eventually ends. If you jump up here, you can grab a rocket, some ammo, and an armor there. And you can also shoot through to the other side, so if you see anyone there, give them a hell. The bot, even Bearbot can figure out how to get up from there. You can also, if you have the rocket launcher, jump up to there. But we'll do that after. If fucking medic would get the hell out of the way. Thank you. You can fall down through here and shoot at people, of course, but we're going to start here. Because at least here, I know where the hell I am. This is like a little outside courtyard area that leads into another outside area. You grab the rocket launcher here. And doing that, obviously, you could be rocket jumping all over the place. So keep that in mind. You could be rocket jumping up there, but every place on this map you could reach without the rocket launcher, so don't worry about that. Your rocket jumping skills don't have to be amazing or anything, whatever. You got catacombs here. We'll talk about that later, so I don't get super confused. You got an elevator here. You got a couple options if you take the elevator, but let's first go this way. Grab the super nail gun. If you head this way, you got some nice, like, red armor here. And you can also, if you're good, jump over here to grab the lightning gun, which you could also get from here. If you know, like, this area well enough, that little, like, one of the little catacomb area, yeah. Like, this little disconnected. Don't get confused with this area here. See what I mean? It's just, this map has got, like, a billion different ways to go. Like, it just, oh, man. It makes it a pain in the ass for me. Because even, I thought boot camp, talking about boot camp and Half-Life was nuts. This map is just putting that to shame. So yeah, this, that was that bridge we saw earlier. You know, you can obviously rocket jump up here, be shooting down at other people. And yeah, here we go. That was the other room we rocket jumped into earlier. If you were to come down this way, you can grab the invisibility, which is great. This leads us into that catacombs I was kind of alluding to earlier, so I guess I'll talk about that a little bit. If you go up this way, you get an elevator that you have to activate by shooting at it. Keep that in mind. Which will lead into another little area that I'll come back to later. Where do I want to go next? Because again, I'm already getting lost. Even the bots are getting lost. Let's go this way first. It's like this little, like, tight area here. If you come to this tight area, you get to this little watery area. And in this little watery area, you get a little enclave here, which will lead you out to here. Which, you know, this is an area you could, like... look at what I mean! It's just such a winding map. Goodness gracious. Let's see, like, you can come out here. Or you actually can't. I always think you can, but no, you can't crouch, so you can shoot through there, but you sure shit can't walk through there. So now we're back into that one area with the elevator you can shoot at. You can come up and hide here, but I don't really recommend it too much. Now we're back to where we started. And again, here's where you can shoot out here. Okay, now I kind of remember where I am. If you come up to this area here, I'll talk about that outside area here, because that leads to yet another fucking area of the map. And this will lead you into the invincibility part, or the bridge area that we were going to earlier. You grab the double-barrel shotgun there, always fun. Here's the other side of that one area I was shooting at earlier. As far as I'm aware, this little area is, it's like you can't get into it, so don't try to figure that out. Where do I want to go next? Probably this way. Grab a medic, like, as you saw there, I didn't have it last time, but there's a mega health here, so keep this area in mind. Let's go this way now, so this is the other way you wanted to go. Grab a bunch of little health picks if you wanted. And this leads us into that courtyard area, so that ended up actually kind of working out okay. I'm assuming I explored every area over here. I actually don't know because this map is stupid complicated. I'm just gonna do a little quick peek out real quick because I think there was one little area I missed near the crowded area. Yeah, this little area here. Yeah, if you go this way, it'll give you another little way to get into the castle area here. And this leads us back to that one area with the rocket launcher we started in. So that's cool. Remember, keep the rocket launcher in mind, keep the windows in mind at all times because you're going to get shot at from like every single possible direction, including 4-dimensional directions because this map is so fucking complicated. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about the castle area now because there's more to unwrap here. You got this bridge here, and on the bridge has got the lightning gun, so that's always a fun time guaranteed for all. This door you can't open, but I don't know if on the map proper it's an exit or if you just leave here. I don't know. And you can rocket or jump up to here if you want and, like, you know, hide up or, like, shoot at people. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not your teacher. Yeah, here's that one room we were looking at from earlier here. You can actually get up into this part here. I think you do need a rocket launch if you want to get up here. No. You can get up to there from the other way. Keep that in mind. Okay, so let's start going into the little castle area here. If you go right here, you got a little area you can shoot at. You get a little hide behind. And this area's got some armor. That's good stuff. Some health kit, ammo for your shotgun. And that leads you back out, so that's cool. Like that. And now you come to the other little courtyard area here. One of the other little courtyard areas here. I never know what to call open areas and castle areas. Do you call them courtyards? Or do you call them fields? What the fuck? Anyway, I don't know. You get to this area from another part, but I'm just going to rocket jump anyway to show you real quick that you can grab some health, grab some rockets, shoot through. There's actually 2 invisibilities on this map, as you can see, alongside a grenade launcher. And you got yourself a nice little convenient way to get out or rocket jump into. Keep that in mind. And now if we come back this way, I'm going to come out now. We're going to talk about this area here. Again, you got some choices. You can rocket jump up here, and I don't know if this is just a spawn point, or if there's enemies here in the original single-player version, but there's nothing really up here normally, but it is a place to go if you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. There's there's nothing in this little quarter here, but that's back to where the lightning gun was. Come back this way, because now we're going into yet another little open area, because again, this map just goes on forever. And it's like this tower thing, right? And you can actually spawn in this tower, and this tower's cool, because there's a lot of things on the side here. Little things to grab, like rocket launcher ammo and all that, and then, like, this health. It's good, it's great. If you come up to the tower here, you can also get up there, but I don't think there's any real point to get up there. This is where you can spawn, and up here's the lightning gun, as I could said too. But you can actually get onto this roof too and see out into the snowy mountain, apparently, because, you know, that's apparently where we are. Nice map, not rendering out anything else, but I can't really blame that on the map. That's just how the Gold Source engine works, and that makes sense because you want to optimize your game. So on a computer in 2001, it's not running like shit because it's too much to render. I don't know why I'm making this rant, so anyway, let's go this way. If you go this way, it will lead you up to that area that we were at earlier, because I actually forgot. Because the map is so goddamn complicated, I can't remember where the hell I've been. I do know that if we go this way, though, you get this nice looking corridor. The atmosphere of this map is incredible, by the way. Like, this is where, like I said, the closest I think it gets to, like, you know, kind of the Quake atmosphere. So we'll come back to this room in a second. You get this weird looking teleporter here. And this will bring you up to this area here. And as you can see, under normal circumstances, this is the only way you can get up to this area, the teleporter. But obviously, if you got the rocket launcher, it doesn't really matter at all. So yeah, let's go back. And then I think that's it. I'm going to assume I hit every spot in this map. There's just, I don't know. I don't know. I've never had this much trouble talking about this map. Creating the waypoints for this map was fucking ridiculous because you had to be, basically the Parabot guide encourages you to walk over everything, walk everywhere. And I started doing that, and it just kept going forever, and I was already tired as it was because I was up the whole day. So I'm like trying to make the nav point. I'm just falling asleep, and it's like, oh my god. And I was hungry. That's the worst. One little thing to keep track of, though. If you can get up here with the rocket launcher, you can just walk through there. And here's the quad damage. And it'll teleport you right here into the middle of the map. And I really do think I missed something, because I swear there's another teleporter that could bring you to this spot. But, you know, do you really want to watch me try to, like, kerfuffle through the whole map trying to figure out where the hell I have or have not been? Oh, wait, I remember now. No, I don't remember. This map just goes on forever, but I don't think I've been over here yet anyway. Like, I didn't show off this little room. Yeah, never mind, I did. It was the corridor area. There might have been another spot with another quad damage, but I can't remember where that quad damage is, because this map is bigger than infinity. Like, it's amazing, and the bots are just humping the corners again. I need to get out of here because bad things are happening, man. Bad things are happening when you play PC3 or P_SE_3 or oh. And no, despite the sheer size and complexity, I still don't recommend more than 8 people or so. Maybe like 12 would be fine. But it's even with more 8 people or more than 8. What am I trying to say here? Even with 16 people, it's still just a little too chaotic because there are a lot of fucking weapons here. So it's not like, there isn't shit blowing up at all times. But you would think that the sheer size and complexity would make it work with, a large size of people. But no, not in my opinion. It's just, you're going to end up just spawning next to someone at all times and they're going to have, a stupid, strong weapon, every time on a crowded, server. So no thanks. I said you needed, rocket jump, but you don't need to rocket jump at all. You can totally make that jump. I don't know why I thought you needed a rocket jump there. I'm stupid. I feel like this latest batch of Deathmatch Classic videos is going to be real. I haven't been saying a lot, but, there isn't actually a lot to say a lot of the time. Which, that's not me complaining. I'm not saying there's anything bad or me not wanting to talk. But a lot of these maps, what am I going to talk about? It's Deathmatch Classic, aka Quake. It's just not, it's not like it's Deathmatch Classic, where it's oh yeah, by the way, I did actually forget one area. You can grab some armor up there if you rocket jump. Cool. But it's not like, Deathmatch Classic or even Opposing Force where, where there's a lot of different, with Opposing Force, you got a lot of ways to move around with, the barnacle and, the weapons get really creative and stuff. And, obviously, Team Fortress Classic, there's, a ton of different, strategic team opera things to talk about. Classes, stuff like that. It's just Quake/Deathmatch Classic. It's, there's not really much to say. Because, it's just what it is. And this is not me putting it down. Because it's, it's great. It's just, some of the most charming deathmatch ever, right? But, what else is there to say? It speaks for itself, frankly. I mean, if I was, a professional player trying to tell you how to play these maps, that'd be different. I'm just me, showing off these maps because I wanna. That's something I just like doing. I like game maps. I like old FPS game maps. I like talking about them, What are you doing? I have so many grenades. I just randomly looked out at the HUD there. I'm like, wow. I had, over 100 grenades. Holy shit. And I have the rocket launcher. Why am I not using that? Goofy me. So yeah, this map is good, but talking about it makes me hate myself. Alright, so the thing is, I'm not sure if this is the end of the road for Deathmatch Classic, at least in terms of, officially released maps, because that's it. There was only 7 ever officially released. There might be something else I might be able to talk about with this game. You might not, again, I alluded to it in the DMC E1M2 video. You probably know what it is. I still don't want to bring it up for some stupid reason, because I'm being an idiot like that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get, it to work properly. So, if you don't see any other official, DMC stuff, but just, maybe custom maps or something I might do, at some point, then you know that those plans didn't go through for what I had intended, but, if not, like I said, we're getting to the end of our, maybe I haven't said, we're actually getting close to the end of our little Half-Life map saga here that began with, Half-Life, and it covered, all these different games. And, probably next time, in fact, guaranteed almost next time, I got some unfinished business in Half-Life to take care of. So be on the lookout for that.